Hello, my name is Marius Cumming, and together with the Footy Almanac, we're raising funds to renovate the grave of this man, Tom Wills, Australia's first sporting superstar and father of Australian football. It would be fitting for football and cricket lovers to help renovate the humble gravesite of a man who lived an extraordinary life. Tom Wills grew up in a pioneering family alongside the Aboriginal people of Moyston in Western Victoria. Then, as a young man, a world away at rugby school in England, he stunned the cricketing hierarchy with his brilliant skill. Upon his return, he became the toast of the Victorian colony with his match-winning bowling. But in 1858, wanting to keep cricketers fit over the winter, he organised and trialled a new game of what he called football. The following year, the first rules of the Melbourne Football Club were documented, and T.W. Wills appears as the first signature of this very significant document. Fostering the game's earliest years, he helped establish the very first football clubs. And then, at 26, at the height of his fame, he left it all to join his ambitious father Horatio establish a 200,000-acre sheep station in remote central Queensland. 2 weeks after their arrival, local Aborigines massacred 19 of the white settlers on the station, including Horatio. Having travelled to fetch supplies 2 days away, Tom returned to an horrific scene. A shattered man, he carried on his father's dream at the station, but it wasn't him. He returned to Victoria a few years later and, in a truly remarkable move, formed an Aboriginal cricket team from Western Victoria. Having grown up and played with the local Aboriginals as a boy, Tom found it easy to coach this talented team, which went on to play on the MCG against the Melbourne Cricket Club in 1866. The team is shown here in front of the then MCC Pavilion. The team later became the first Australian cricket team to tour England. But the most remarkable aspect is that Tom formed and nurtured this team just 5 years after his own father was killed in Queensland. A truly amazing thing to do. But that was Tom Wills, enigmatic, flamboyant, controversial, and fiercely egalitarian. Despite his own tragic death at his own hand at just 44, Tom Wills created a game Australians can call their own, enjoyed now by millions every year. He was the first inductee into the AFL Hall of Fame. But his humble gravesite lies in a state of disrepair, a situation Australian sports lovers would surely like to change. Having been laid to rest in an anonymous site, the MCC funded a gravestone a century after his death, and the inscription reads, "Founder of Australian football and champion cricketer of his time, erected by public subscription, sponsored by the Melbourne Cricket Club." The grave now needs renovating, and we have the blessing of the Wills family to do so. Its current state does not befit our first sporting legend. So, let's do the right thing by Tom. Please donate what you can.